Hey, you guys, what time did I have this set for? Because I thought I had it set for 8. Oh my goodness. I thought I had it set for 8. I'm so sorry. I went to click on it and it said 7:45 and I said, wait, did I set that for 7:45? I'm so sorry, you guys. Um, my apologies. Here we are though. We made it. We made it really quickly. This is gonna be just like kind of like a chit chat. I'm gonna go over this interview that Zane's dad made. So Leilani has 3 kids. So she has Zane, Quinton, and then she has the little baby who I think they said her name is Sky. I think they said. Um, so Zane's dad, who did not really seem to be much in the picture, has finally come out and spoke up. I did find him on Facebook, and I don't know. I just don't get a like watching him, like all of his photos is like of him flipping the bird, and there's like videos of him like driving without a seatbelt on and like dancing, and I'm just like, who is like um I don't know. I kind of got this weird vibe, like maybe he, I don't want to project too much, or I don't want to assume too much, but he is not really in the his it doesn't seem like he's in his kid's life that much. So his name is Cody. I'm not sure if Zane has his last name. I'm not sure if he is Quentin's dad. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of unanswered questions here. Really quickly, I got this from 2 of my moderators, Cece and Candy. Got this for me when my grandpa passed away. It just got delivered the other day. And then today I got this from my good friend Sherry. Thank you so much. Is this from Sherry and Destiny or just from Sherry? Because I'm unsure. Funny story though, it showed up to my P.O Box in Sherry's name. My stepdad called me. He's my mailman. He said, do you know a Sherry so-and-so? I said, yes. He said, because when I got to the post office, the lady called me to the counter and was like, hey, so we got a package that's addressed to y'all's P.O Box, but it's addressed to a lady by the name of Sherry. Um, he said, so I don't know if he's like, so I don't. He's like, I don't know who's. I don't know. I don't know. So he called me. I said, yes, I know who Sherry is. And oh my god, I love candles. I love candles. Caramel latte. It smells just like coffee. So I love this. I love this. It came in this very cute box. If you're watching on a replay, you can skip forward. I'll put a timestamp of where we start talking about Quinton. Not going to be too long. But it comes with this cute little box, you guys. The necklace did. I don't know where y'all got the candle from, but my goodness, it smells delicious. I want to eat it. But it says, she has been broken. She has been defeated. She has felt pain that most couldn't handle, but yet she never runs. She never hides. And she always finds a way to get back up. She is unbreakable. She is a warrior. She is you. So I love that. Thank you so much, Candy and Cece. Thank you so much, Sherry. Destiny, you said it was just Sherry. Okay. Well, I don't know why, but Sean was like, Destiny and Sherry got you something. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just assumed that. Hey, Denisa. Oh, and Stephanie, I got your cash out a while ago. Thank you so much, you guys. This past week, I've really been just like completely swamped with trying to get my channel back in the algorithm and get my views up. So apologies for, I know I have got to get back into my emails and messages. I'm going to get caught up one day, I swear. I need an assistant so bad, you guys. You have no idea. But if my channel don't do any better, I can't afford an assistant. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about the Quinton Simon story. Quinton has a brother, like I said, Zane, who lived at the house with Quinton, with his mother, with the grandparents, with his little sister. And finally, today, Zane's dad come out to speak. Now, like I said, I don't know if Zane is Quinton's dad, but what we do know, if Zane's dad is Quinton's dad, what we do know is law enforcement did say that they have cleared Quinton's dad, that he was nowhere around. He has nothing to do with the disappearance. Yes, these are from Ipsy, and I love them. I didn't really think that would be my style, but yeah, I love them. So let me go over. Oh my goodness, I just exited out of it. Let me pull it back up. I'm going to go over that interview, because he says some things that was kind of concerning, and it really makes me wonder, well, why didn't you try to get custody of your son? Really weird. His name is, he's got a familiar name, Cody Wharton. And I was like, that's so crazy. Cody Wharton is the golf team mom, but that's actually Corey Wharton. Okay. So, Cody has expressed his deep concern about his son's safety and is questioning everything. After his little boy's mom was named as the sole suspect in the presumed death of one of her other children. So police in Chatham County, Georgia, said on Thursday that Leilani Simon is a prime suspect in 1-year-old Quinton Simon's mysterious disappearance, and the evidence suggests that Quinton is deceased. Obviously, trigger warning, you guys, we're going to be talking about a 20-month-old toddler who is presumed to be deceased, and law enforcement believe, rumor has it allegedly, that Leilani threw her son away in the trash, and he has ended up somewhere in a landfill, and his body has not been found yet, allegedly. So please, if you cannot handle this type of content, I completely understand. Quinton has a different dad than his brother. That's what I heard. Okay. She has not been charged yet. She is not. So Simon, Leilani's ex-boyfriend, Cody, who co-parents their son Zane, said that he has noticed bruises on, I guess, Quinton's face, after he claimed that Leilani tried to overdose while she was depressed last spring. Cody, who dated Leilani on and off since 2011 before they split, said he hasn't slept since the police publicly named her as the primary suspect in Quinton's October 5th disappearance. He says, Zane needs to be with me. I want to make sure he is safe. I am not sleeping. I'm at a point where he needs to be with me. Even now, I'm questioning everything. Is he hurt? What is he doing? I don't want to get a call saying your son is hurt and go to the hospital. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the bruises were there and what she was talking about when she was saying she would overdose. It scared me, though, because I knew that my son was there. But what if she would have overdosed and I couldn't get there because I'm 2 hours away? She's always been unpredictable. But I wasn't really worried about Zane's safety until all of this started going on. She's a good mother. I don't know what happened. If you've seen bruises on, kids' faces, that can be common. Kids fall. So that's not saying that, but if you've seen bruises that made you side-eye a little bit, I would ask some questions. But I mean, every one of my kids have had big, we gotta all admit, goose eggs on their heads from walking into things. And how old is the little brother this week has been a blur and need to catch up. So I think Zane is the oldest. Somebody in chat help me out here. I think it's Zane, Quinton, and then the little one, Sky. So during the interview, Cody struggled to find the words to describe how he was feeling as he replayed every perceived oddity in a stream of conscious that he now realizes must have been red flags. For example, one past summer, he claims that Leilani was overwhelmed, and when he picked up his son, all he had on was winter clothes. He says, right now, I want custody. And to speak on I went to pick him up and all he had on winter clothes. Clearly it wasn't winter. That also speaks to kind of what the babysitter has said. about when Leilani drops the kids off. They're, in a diaper or not in the correct clothing, or they don't have diapers, or they don't have their milk, or something like that, you know? So for him to pick up on that as well, like I, went to pick him up and he had winter clothing and it was summer. So why was he wearing a sweater and, thick pants and socks and snow boots, He says, right now, I want custody. I need to hold my son. I need to see him with my own eyes and make sure he is safe. I wonder if he flew down and just went to the house and knocked and was like, hey, I just want to see my son. I'm just here to visit. If they would shut the door in his face, I mean, what would they say? If she's a good mother, then why did she lose custody? Crystal? Yeah. Members link above. Thank you so much, Destiny. Speaking of custody, isn't Dre's hearing this month? I'll call and find out, because yes, I think so. Oh my goodness. It may have been today. I'll call and find out. He admits that he knows that getting custody is not going to be a simple task, as there are a lot of obstacles in his way. Cody claims that the authorities told him to fly from New York to Georgia to take a DNA test to prove that he is the father. After that, hire a lawyer to get custody through the courts and legitimize the father-son relationship. Okay, so here in Louisiana, I know if you take a paternity test and you are the father, you have to pay for that test. And I think it runs you about $125. After that, if he took that paternity test, come out that he could probably pay an attorney just to file, like, for emergency custody. State the issue here. And I think he could potentially be granted custody of the baby, unless he has a criminal background that could hinder that, She didn't connect with baby Q. Yes. Billy Joe, Leilani's mom, the babysitter, as well as the ex, have all said that she didn't have that bond with Quinton. It is unclear who is currently caring for Zane and Leilani's other child, while police continue their investigation into Quinton's disappearance. Cody said, "Nothing scares me like this. I knew my son was going to be taken care of, but I'm not even sure her parents can take him. If he was with me, it would give me a calm mind. He deserves a good life and a life full of opportunities. I feel like he's not getting that right now." So, let me see. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm unsure. So it seems like the dad, Cody, and his sister have a close relationship, because the pictures that I'm finding is of him and his sister. And so this is Zane's dad, as well as Zane's uncle. Yeah, he must not be on the birth certificate, because if you're on the birth certificate, you don't have to go through that process of taking a DNA test unless you deny being the dad. Then they would make you. I'm a GA, and when me and my ex-split, we were setting up visitation. It had to be legitimized, but no DNA test. Probably depends on father claims child or not. Right. So this is Zane's dad. Guess he's telling me I'm number one, huh? And again, not a bad looking fella. Looked like he worked at Walmart at that time. Probably on like the tire service or something like that. He's a cute dude. I don't know why he keeps feeling the need to tell me that I'm number one. Here he is again. Hold on, let me move that. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like pictures with people doing that. But I know a lot of people that do. That's their style, not mine, and that's fine. So this is him and his sister. And here we go. Let me So I'm like, dude, put your seatbelt on. Pay attention to the road. You're gonna hit somebody. Put your hands on the wheel. You know, this was last year. I mean, a little bit over a year ago. He's probably done, you know, had some growth between now and then. It says, well, that's my brother and he can be your worst nightmare. And then, yeah, I think he works in like the tire department. That's like the job that I get. He sings too. I don't know if he actually sings, but you know. So this is the dad. Somebody's photo bombing them back there. Y'all see that? Somebody's photo bombing them. She's got some pretty lips. Yeah, so this is baby daddy, Zane's dad. Now he did. Let me see. She has changed her Facebook. The aunt has changed her Facebook. Um, Her picture is Quinton. In the front, it says "Bring Quinton home." The picture in the back is of Quinton as well. Um, I'm really confused. I'm trying to find because I want to find I want to find Cody's thing. Okay, so she posted these photos to her Facebook account. The aunt did. The aunt on Quinton's brother Zane. Zane's aunt. So Zane's aunt posted these photos on her Facebook. My heart just breaks for him. Trying to find the dad because there are pictures of the dad with the baby. Here he is. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to throw this picture up there real quick and then I got to get it off. This is him on July 20th of this year. 3 months ago. Let me get that one off before I get like in some type of trouble or something. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any public photos that he has on his Facebook, but one did get turned in with the interview. So I'll show you guys that picture that he turned in with the interview that he did. There he is there with Zane, his baby. I'm not sure whose house he is at when he's with his baby. See a diaper bag there in the background, space heater. box for a freezer, maybe. This is Zane and his aunt. And this is Quinton. Maybe because he thought his son would have been good with his grandma. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm just like, if me and Sean was to split up and he, obviously I would try to take, yeah, I would want to take the kids, but just say I needed him to take them for some reason, and then it came that he couldn't. I would go get my kids. I wouldn't be like, I mean, and Sean's mom is a great woman. I love her to death. I mean, we had a rocky start, but we're great now. I love her. She is so good to my kids. She's a great grandmother, and she's been a great mother-in-law to me. Like I said, rocky start, but we're great now. As great as she, I don't want her raising my kids. I would prefer to do it. I do have a photo of Leilani. Yes. Like if I just feel like in the event that one parent can't take care of the kids, the other parent should be able to. I sure hope he grows up fast. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here as far as Zane and the little baby. People did ask the police whenever they did their conference. They said, "Hey, where is the baby? And or where's Quentin's siblings? Do you know?" And he said no, he did not know. Which I'm gonna have to imagine that he knew. He probably just for their safety didn't want to tell anyone where they were. Because you don't need to do that. You don't need to tell people where the kids are. Because that might, people might want to go do things. You never know. So I wouldn't have told anybody where the kids were. I probably would have said the same thing. Which he could have said, we know where the kids are. We feel like they're in the safe place. He could have said something like that, but Jennifer, I did not. I just checked, babe. I didn't. 3-month-old girl. Every child needs full-time dads. Yes. I mean, I've literally seen women that have dad problems. What do they call it? Daddy issues, I mean, girls can turn out to be promiscuous due to daddy issues. Look at men a certain way, like they're runners, not trust them. Anyways, I'm going to read the rest of this little bit of an article because he also talked about their relationship. Their relationship was brought up. So, after their on and off relationship, Cody and Leilani split up, but co-parented their son Zane. Leilani has since been in a relationship with a guy named Danny and has had 2 other children with him and another man, Quinton with another man, and then the little baby with Danny. Cody says she seemed fine when they spoke last month. It's been a whole month since he called his baby mom, which to me, I don't know. I don't know. I would, a month? That seems like a little long, a month to go without talking to your baby mama to check on the kids. She was saying she was excited about moving to a new house and seemed to have her head on her shoulders, and now this happened. He claims he didn't know that Leilani's grandmother, or that Quentin's grandmother, filed legal papers to remove Quinton and Zane, to remove Leilani and Danny from her home. I'm getting everything mixed up because they're just saying Simon. Like when they're referring to Leilani, they say Simon, and when they're referring to Quinton, they're saying Simon. Okay, so Cody says that he did not know that Quinton's grandmother had filed legal documents to remove Leilani and Danny from her home. So Danny and Leilani lived with Billy Joe and her husband and the kids. Billy Joe, the grandmother, had custody of Zane and Quinton. So on September 7th, Leilani called the police after a fight broke out between her and Billy Joe. Now, when news came out about this days ago, everybody assumed that it was Billy Joe that called the police, but it was actually Leilani. Leilani and her mom got into a fight, argument, an altercation, not physical from my understanding, and she called the police. When the police got there, she told them that she was on probation. So just to explain this probation situation, people have been looking around into Leilani to see if she has any criminal history. I saw that J. Marie actually did a video on that today. I just haven't had time to edit it and put it up. Thank you so much, Jay. So, no criminal record in the state of Georgia or Chatham County. But she does have charges in North Carolina. She has a felony charge. She was arrested last November for felony larceny. Allegedly, she stole money from her employer. So she was living up in North Carolina. She had a job, and she stole money from the people that she was working with. She did that. I'm going to get to that as well. So they say that she did not steal a large amount of money, but in the state of North Carolina, any amount of money, if you steal money, any amount of money, even a small amount, in North Carolina, it is considered a felony. So she was on probation from that situation, right? So when she called the police after this fight happened, this argument happened, when she called the police, she told them, she said, I am on probation. Billy Joe told the police that Leilani has a history of stealing from her and buying drugs. I mean, so her own mom told the police, listen, my daughter has a history of stealing money from me and buying drugs. So I want her out. I want her out. On September 8th, Billy Joe filed to evict Leilani and Danny from her home. That's going to be awkward, living in the house as you're going to the courthouse to file the paperwork to evict your child, If Billy Joe had custody, why boot the kids? She wasn't booting the kids. I don't know why. I did read that it had on the documents that the kids as well, but I don't think she was really booting the kids. I think she just wanted, because she even said in an interview, she said that she wanted to kick Leilani and Danny out because she wanted peace for those kids. That's what she said. Was curious why $20 was considered a felony. In the state of North Carolina, if you steal any amount of money, it's considered a felony. That's what I read. So, anybody know about that? Is anybody from North Carolina? So, on September 26th, Leilani received the eviction notice. On September 28th, documents were filed for child support for Quinton and Zane. So she filed to evict them. They received that. And then Billy Joe was like, you know what? I need to get it set up for child support because I'm going to be raising her 2 kids. She can help me. And I'm like, yes. And so can the dad. If I'm like this, if you are the grandmother and you're raising your grandkids, file child support for both of them. They can both contribute a little bit. I don't know if that's possible to do that. But, I would definitely try. But she did. Billy Joe filed for child support just about exactly 20 days from the time that she filed the eviction. Now, the judge actually signed off on the child support. I heard that day, the day that Quinton went missing. The judge had actually agreed to the order. It was going to be $150 a month for both the kids, and she was set to make her first payment on November 1st. So this is her mugshot from her arrest when she was arrested last November. She screamed at the wrong person. Let's not forget the grandmother raised not 1 but 2 murderers. Yes, exactly. So Leilani, obviously we know what she's being accused of, what the police are suspecting her of, and then Leilani's brother, he is in jail, sentenced to 45 years for murdering a guy, by the name of Timothy. Allegedly, Leilani's brother lured a man out into the woods, tied his hands up, and then shot him in the stomach. And he, like I said, he was sentenced to 45 years. Yeah, you guys, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, Jennifer, I see that you say you sent me a super chat, PayPal. I don't have it, babe. Make sure it is the right PayPal. If not, just try to cancel it if possible. One of my mods, can you put my PayPal info in there? Also, it's for PayPal. It's at Elle Bee Me, ELLEBME. So at Elle Bee Me, ELLEBEEME. I'm gonna have this new little ringtone thing that when I do get a super chat, it's gonna play this. Hold on. So every time I get a super chat or a donation, I'm gonna play this. I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat. Destiny, that's not the right PayPal. That's not the right PayPal. It's let me put it in the chat. Candy just put it in there. I think you just hit send too soon. But this whole situation, you guys, is just blowing me away because I heard today, you guys, that you guys know how they said they collected evidence that leads them to believe that he is deceased and that Leilani is the prime suspect. So thank you, Dee. So I heard today that she did not just go take him outside her house and put him in the garbage can out there. That she took him to like this dumpster bin or something, and they have cameras there. And allegedly she was actually caught on camera. And I don't know if she's caught on camera with like baby in arms tossing him in, or if it's like big trash bag and they believe it to be the baby. But I was told that that is Ryan Upchurch, and I hope he doesn't strike me or anything, but I thought that was so funny when he did that. The judge signed off on that grandmother getting custody. All should be held accountable. Yeah. It sucks when stuff like this happen because I feel like a lot of times judges make decisions with not enough information and with more of a desire to reunite kids with their parents, even or keep them with the family. You know, Dolly uses it too. I've been wanting to use this for so long. Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, I love that. I love that. Prime example of CPS needing to be overhauled. Exactly. You know, the thing is they don't have enough workers. They're underpaid, overworked, and they don't have enough workers. So, and then the judge doesn't always listen to them. That's the case with my mother-in-law. The judge did not take in what she said. When she would say these kids need to be removed, the judge would leave them there, and then bad things happened. And she ultimately walked away from it. So right now, where it's at is the last time Dolly was outside the house. Dolly did say that he has seen Leilani at the house, that he has seen Leilani, some of the news people have seen Leilani, and that some of the neighbors have seen Leilani at that house because there was a lot of people speculating that she was in a mental hospital, that she was in rehab. But Dolly's saying, no, that's not true. She's in that house. Chatham police have said they're not going to be searching, which has confused a lot of people. They're like, we're not even going to search until like Monday or Tuesday, which is, like I said, confused because they're like, if you guys know that the baby's at a landfill, why are you guys not searching that landfill? Let's find that baby, bring that baby to a proper resting place. And people are speculating that maybe they do have the baby and they don't want to announce that because they don't want her to be a flight risk and they are waiting for like autopsy and stuff. I don't know if that would ever be the case. Like, I don't know if a police department would ever have the remains of a deceased person and not make that announcement. It's like, hey, we have found the body. But a lot of people are speculating that maybe they have found the body and they're just not saying nothing until they can get the autopsy and stuff, and because it would help them even further prove that she did it. That's what people are speculating. Doesn't make you wonder. DCF took babies, leaving parents holding the bags. Right, Candy? I want everyone involved from the top to the bottom to have to answer for this. Yep. So here is what really, the other night, this message started going around. Before we found out, this was when Quinton was still missing. I think it's 2 nights ago at this point. Quinton was still missing. And then this screenshot started floating around where Billy Joe, the grandmother, was allegedly talking to someone. And at like 9 o'clock that night, she says Quinton has passed. He's in a landfill. My daughter done it. She has no memory of it. And the person said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then this was also a conversation that went on Facebook. Yes, they just haven't recovered his body yet. Someone said, I'm so sorry for your loss. Did your daughter finally tell you this, or how did you find out? I'm so sorry for your loss. No one deserves this. She didn't answer their questions, but she did, verify. And I think that's why Chatham County had to go ahead and make a statement. Because I was even wondering, why did they make a statement saying, yes, we believe he's deceased, and naming her the prime suspect before they could make an arrest or without like the remains or something, And I think because those messages went out, it was not just Billy Joe, but Leilani's other brother also messaged someone saying, hey, Quinton's deceased. My sister did it. And that message went around as well. Now, here's one. I was actually watching Dolly earlier today, and someone actually went and put a balloon out at the house. And so far, that hadn't been done. Nobody had really started like bringing flowers or balloons or anything like that for baby Quinton. But this lady did, and they did a little interview with her. So we're going to watch this. I'm actually getting this. I think this is off Ickmill's Facebook. So we're just going to commentate on it a little bit. Zane's not Quinton's dad. I live down the street. Oh, thank you. I'm just a girl. Where is Quinton's dad? One of these mothers of all the boyfriends who live at home with unmarried daughters. I would never. My daughter can come home, but not with a boyfriend ever, or just leave the kids with me. I'm just a girl. Where is Quinton's dad in all of this? I would love to know. So here is this sweet lady that finally brought a balloon to place outside for little Quinton. And back over there, you can see Dolly, and I think, is that Bullhorn Betty back there too? Nothing new, unfortunately. My pastor took a baby a couple years ago, only for the drug addicted mom to get him back. Maybe they have to get an order to stop trucks from dumping in the landfill. I feel like they have to have some legitimate answer. I feel like they do, and we just don't know what it is yet because they have to protect the case. So let's listen to what she has to say.
Why did you think you wanted to come do it today?
Because it just was laid on my heart. I have 5 grandchildren, and this right here really just touched my heart.
When you heard the news today?
When I heard the news that there's a possibility of him being deceased.
You just wanted to do something?
I was restless last night, and God just laid it on my heart to bring a balloon. And the bear is not the biggest thing, but it's the heart. And he was a little cute little soldier, so I just thought I'd just show my love to the family.
What's your name?
Rosetta.
Miss Rosetta, God bless you.
God bless you.
What's up, it's Kamel. Welcome back to the channel.
Thank you, Kamel. Sweet lady. I think you said her name was Rosetta. Someone said there's a lot of memorial things up out in front of the house. I haven't seen that. When I was watching Dolly, I thought he said it was the first balloon. But maybe so. But that was just the first one that I saw. Can anybody confirm that they actually have like a decent memorial out there? Because they should, like balloons, flowers, something, you know. There are teddy bears, dinosaurs, etc. in front of the house. That's sweet. I'm glad. I was kind of bothered that there wasn't. I'm like, why is nobody putting anything out there? Um, 8 hours ago, Chatham County Police Department said dozens of agents and investigators continue dozens. I cannot talk today, you guys. I recorded some videos earlier, and I swear I messed up talking so much. Dozens of agents and investigators continue to gather and analyze evidence in the Quinton Simon case. While the work continues through the weekend, we do not anticipate any searches or public activity today through Sunday. If that changes, we will update you as quickly as possible. Someone says, how does someone basically admit to murdering their own child, get named the primary suspect in his death, and manage to not be arrested or charged? I'm so confused and hope to God she doesn't unalive herself. Abusive mom, grandmother gets kids. The grandmother, grand theft, possession of cocaine, DUI, credit card fraud, prostitution, burglary. WTF was child services thinking? This is despicable. Oh, there's more now. Send pictures. There's more now. Okay. So when she placed it, though, it wasn't. Thank you. We're going to go. I wonder what makes him think that. Let me go check that out. God bless her. Many people might be afraid to mess with the family. I sent a screenshot of Dolly video. That timestamp of him showing all the stuff dropped. Oh, thank you. Oh, this was 3 hours ago. Okay, I get what you're saying now. 2:18. Oh, Dolly went and got some things too, huh? Honestly, wish I could go and put things out there. Y'all, where I live, there was a case where a mom actually hired her girlfriend to kill her baby, and in the manner that they did it is they poured gasoline on this 1-year-old and they burnt him. And then said that like robbers came in and maced them and took the baby and ran. All the while they lived in a trailer park, from what I can remember. They lived in a trailer park and nobody else saw anything, nothing else happened. Geez, poor Dolly, his service sucks out there. Okay. All right, so Dolly's channel, he showed us that they have this outside of the house. Let me shrink it. There is no Foot too small that it cannot leave an imprint on this world. Unknown, fly high, baby cute, my monkey.
The dinosaurs. Little toys. Monkey.
I gotta stop that. I can't play that song. Yeah, I like Dolly. I'm glad that they have started like a memorial or something out there because I feel like he definitely deserves it. I hope they find his body soon. People are literally sharing photos of landfills, you guys, and I can't even think about a baby out there. I mean, the only thing we can think about is that that baby is in heaven. His body is there, but his spirit is in heaven. But even to think about his body just being tossed away like trash, was allowed to lie for months. Is there anyone else they're looking at? Are they gonna? No, there's nobody else, Deb. So the Chatham County Police did a statement yesterday, and they said she is their only suspect. That they have collected evidence that tells them that the baby is deceased, and that they believe that she did it. They're not looking at anybody else. They were asked that as well. They said, "Is there anybody else you guys are looking at for potential suspects?" And they said no. Thank you, Jennifer. I did get it. Thank you so much. Let me play my little
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
There we go. The first responsible was lying, then she confessed. I still can't get over a mother killing their baby. This is something I've never wrapped my head around. Me neither. Y'all, look at this. And this is definitely trigger warning, you guys. But I know we have compact trucks. Like our garbage trucks are compact trucks. Yeah, Candy, the FBI is still involved, and they said they will do whatever necessary to solve this case. That's what they said at the press conference. They will do whatever necessary. So our garbage trucks, and this is such a trigger warning, but our garbage trucks, they're these big white trucks, and they have this compacting thing in them. So when they toss a bunch of trash cans in there, trash cans full of trash in there, and it gets full, there's this little thing, they push a button, and it smushes it all up to free up room. That is devastating to think about. I have not. What is her TikTok? Does anybody?
Damn, this shit ain't for me.
Okay, girl, go ahead. Open TikTok. I need to turn my volume down. Does anybody know what TikTok? What her TikTok is? I have custody of 3 of my brother's children, and I didn't allow them to live with me, knowing it was my duty to care for the children. We aren't supposed to allow parents to live with us, period. Yeah, from my understanding, I don't think she was supposed to. Man, that is terrible to think about. I always forget how to search. Oh, there it is. Why are you doing TikToks?
Give me what I think I need, but give me what you know I need. God is the only one who has been in my tomorrow, so he's the only one who knows what I'm going to need when I get there. And if he knows I need to fight a lion, so I'll be ready for Goliath, I want to fight the
All right. Well, that was 2 days ago. Hold on. That was the last one. Where does she work? She doesn't have him on her like I'm not seeing any TikToks. All right, let me
I no longer pray, God, give me what I think I need, but give me what you know I need. God is the only one who has been in my tomorrow, so he's the only one who knows what I'm going to need when I get there. And if he knows I need to fight a lion, so I'll be ready for Goliath, I want to fight the lion. I don't want him to prevent the fight, I want him to provide the faith so that I will... Because if I don't fight Goliath, I can't get his sword, and if I don't get his sword, it won't be in storage when I need it. God knows what I need. I no longer pray, God, give me what I think I need, but give me what you know I need. God is the only one who has been in my tomorrow, so he's the only one who knows what I'm going to need when I get there. And if he knows I need to fight a lion, so I'll be ready for Goliath, I want to fight the lion. I don't want him to prevent the fight, I want him to provide the faith so that I will... Because if I don't fight Goliath, I can't get his sword, and if I don't get his sword, it won't be in storage when I need it. God knows what I need. I no longer...
I can't play that when it's got music in it.
When you get home from work and there's only more work, cut the 7 inches off this thing to lower it down so you can put ladders on top of it without being a giant.
I no longer pray.
Sorry. I don't know how to work TikTok.
So hey, this is Illinois. This is my friend. Hey, living life, shooting shot, but fighting didn't fight. So hey, this is Illinois. This is my friend. Hey, living life, shooting shot, but fighting didn't fight.
Okay, she was like, hey, this is my friend. She's like, effing, fighting, and fitting pipe, which is an oil field saying, I think.
So hey, this is Illinois. This is my friend.
My friend.
Hey, living life.
Living life, taking shots. She says, hey, this is Steven something. I'm sorry, I'm reading and trying to say what she said. She didn't say this to Steven. She says, hey, this is so-and-so, my friend. Hey, living life, taking shots, effing, fighting, and fitting pipe or tripping pipe or something about pipe, which is, it is an oil field saying. I've heard that. I know somebody that got that tattooed on them.
Shooting shot, but fighting didn't fight.
F fighting and fitting pipe.
Making me some rocks on the stove. Really missing one though.
Okay, clearly she works off. She lives in a camper wherever she's working. And, I mean, here she is, 7:23 in a camper off work. And where are those children?
Things for sure. They got really nice bathrooms here. I kind of appreciate that part. One thing's for sure, they got really nice bathrooms here. I kind of appreciate that part. Might not seem like a lot to most, but I'm excited. I'm going in for QC training today. So, let's see how this goes.
Where's the babies?
He's been quiet all night.
Where's the babies?
It's been a few days since I've been on here. And I'm gonna tell you, pretty gravy job.
Can't do that one.
Somebody want to eat with me? Would you like some fruit?
This was in July. Seems I can't find my place anymore. I miss my road family. They are all retired or retiring soon.
Okay. Excuse the little thing on the left. Anyway, I am totally a people person, and night shift has like 150 people on it, and I only see like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and I'm trying not to give them my crazy too fast, because if I do, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna be like, I know! I am listening. Oh, my mind. Trying to get pumped for night shift. Struggle is real. The only thing that has sucked about this place so far is I have no internet. Oh my God. So I'm here at Walmart and I am trying to get AT&T internet package. So we will see. Hope I'll see y'all.
You'll never know, dear. Okay, that's Leilani's youngest baby. I just saw a baby, but rather than showing off the baby, she's showing off the truck. All right, there he is. There's Quinton. There's Quinton in his diaper. Look at him. Can y'all see that? Hold on. There he is. Little baby. Oh my God. There's this little life in him. So little.
TV show could you compare your family to? I'm going to say mine is about as dysfunctional as Shameless. Just curious, what TV show could you compare your family to? I'm going to say mine is about as dysfunctional as Shameless.
I don't know what Shameless is, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Just curious. Hi, everyone. So today has been exciting. I got a call to go to a job in Chicago. I am a pipe fitter welder by trade. I'm out of local Union 188. And so I drove up my job today, and I got to head to Savannah in the morning and get my other camper and head to Chicago Sunday. My anxiety level is like super high. I'm feeling crazy. But it's gonna be a journey. So you guys stay tuned and I'll take you with me.
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
I was looking and inspired me. Who would love me?
There he is. That's okay. I think some of these are Zane and some of these are Quinton. This is Quinton. I think that's Zane. I feel like she really didn't have him on her TikTok that much. You know? Like the kids, for her to have like custody of them.
So Father's Day is Sunday, which is awesome. This man, Lionel, Tommy Howell, is he's absolutely wonderful. He's there for my kids. He's there for their needs and sometimes even their wants. He's been really good to them. And now he's the papa to my daughter's children. And he's absolutely the best papa. Spoils them right, spends a lot of time with them. They love him. And I couldn't.
I'm gonna tell y'all what she's saying in a second.
For somebody that doesn't have any children to love me or love mine like he does. He deserves to have the best Father's Day ever. So, all that being said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Even whenever the kids aren't blood and you show them love, sometimes that's the best kind of dad.
I feel like she's looking away from the road too much. But she's basically talking about her husband, saying that he married her and he had no kids and he took on stepdaddy role and he's a really good stepdad, and he took on the papa role to her daughter's kids and he's a really good papa, that he spoils them, who keeps the babies because they're on the road for weeks at a time. That may be why the babysitter, when the babysitter talked about it, she says, I keep them all the time, even when Leilani isn't working. Most of the time I keep the babies. Because it sounded to me like she's saying, well, when Leilani works, I keep them. And even sometimes when she is working. That must be because the mom is gone all the time. The grandmother's gone all the time. So the grandmother has left the kids there to be raised by Leilani. Leilani uses the babysitter at her discretion. Work, babysitter. Not feeling up to tend to the kids, babysitter, you know? Your dream job is near.
In 2004, 2005.
No. If you were born between the years of 1977.
Girly too.
Oh, hey. Good to see you there. See that person right there? That beautiful being?
The thing, you can be a bad bitch and still be a good person. It's okay to be both.
Are you a good TikToker? Do you watch videos all the way to the end? Alright, if so, I'm going to ask you to do something at the end of this video. And if you know to do it, you're a good TikToker.
Look at the foot behind her.
Now, all I want you to do
Look.
is like this video.
Look at the foot back there.
Use this sound. See who watches your videos all the way through. And then, simply, comment a food emoji, your favourite food. And if you do that, I know you're a good TikToker. Good luck, people.
Cause I'm tired of the... Cause I'm tired.
Ain't she on? What? She's kind of gives me weird vibes. I don't know. Like, I love that song, though. That's one of my favorite songs. Like she's fantasizing over that guy. I don't know. There's your man. Let's see if the kids are on this one.
So pretty. So pretty. So pretty.
Name one TikToker that you would absolutely flip out if they do edit you.
Anyone. Every time I get a little comment or like or a duet, I go, I'm a very easy person to please.
Nick.
I'm trying to look for TikToks with the
All
kids in them.
TikTok pages. So if you have 5,000 followers or less, use this sound on your video, and I want everyone on TikTok to go support these small pages.
And whenever I open up the refrigerator, this is what he has us for dinner. How freaking sweet. So I get home, I'm giving my husband help. That's him. And whenever I open up the refrigerator, this is what he has us for dinner.
So does he not work?
How freaking sweet.
Are y'all interested in watching these?
So what's your plans for the weekend? I think I'm gonna ride my motorcycle.
Are y'all? I'm really just looking for something with the kids, more with the kids.
Another day. I'm so glad I'm almost home. I'm tired of this work bullshit. Hi everyone. Headed home. My camper. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. Somebody thought it was funny on the job, but
It says participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt because she's driving. It never seems like she's home, like ever. She's pretty, but she's just not around the kids a lot. It seems like her husband was there with her. Oh, there. Hold on. So, this is him. This is Quinton. Oh, wait, that's actually the baby girl. That's the baby girl. Quinton is right there. Yeah, I'm honestly like her leaving the kids with Leilani was not okay. I mean, she's in bars. I mean, she's out of town the whole time. Who was that? That's not Leilani. Here he is. Y'all. Hold up. She's on the toilet, I think. Y'all.
hey, what are you doing down there? What are you doing? Are you fine? You fine? Oh.
Y'all. I would have taken him. Is she on the toilet? Like I can see her shorts. Hold on, let me move the video for you guys. You can see her shorts right there. Almost look like they're pulled down. And it looks like that's a floor, obviously, which whatever. But there's also a piece of toilet paper. There's also a piece of toilet paper right over there up on the top right corner. There's toilet paper. So it looks like she's sitting on the toilet and she's got him down on the floor. I would have took him. I would have took him. Like, you know, people that do this, why don't they just post, hey, I'm not well. Can someone take my kid? I promise someone would say yes. I promise someone would say yes. That's her son, the other one, not the one that's in prison, obviously. He's a nice looking little guy. There. There's Zane. Okay. There he is. Do they have, oh, they have him in like a playpen of sort, I guess you could say. Looks like he wants out. He's like, Grandma, pick me up. Let me out there with you guys. So Zane's playing with Bubbles, and little Quinton is locked in prison. I'm just kidding. I mean, I know they're using it as like a playpen of sort almost, but he's sitting there looking like, can I get over there with you guys? What's the brother's name that is in jail? I'll find it. She has 10,000 followers. I mean, I kind of feel sad for him because he looks like he wants out with them, you know? Oh, thank you. Is she driving or riding? She's driving. Wait. Is she? I can't tell. She's riding. Um. Okay. That's at work, clearly. Work. 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 What you about to do? Billy Joe. What that's want to be a baller is on. I mean, she was always at work. Always at work. There he is. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet, sweet baby. I just feel, hold on. There's like bites on his head. There's like bug bite, like, which, you know, if you live in the country. So sweet. There's Leilani. Oh, yeah, she gonna miss you when you gone now because you're going to jail. That's very convenient. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone because you're going to prison. All right, everybody wants to see your feet. I don't know for all those posts that she had on there, what she's got 4 with the kids, and on 99% of them, she's at work, not with the kids that she has custody of. That's not okay. Like, I do think she should get some sort of negligent or something, in my opinion. So, Leilani's brother murdered my friend's son almost 10 years ago. He and 2 other boys lured Timmy into the woods, tied his hands behind his back, and shot him in his stomach. They robbed him and left him for dead. Leilani named her now missing little boy after her brother, the murderer. The last name Betterton was the grandmother, Billy Joe's last name, before she married the Howe guy. Let's see. Where's the actual article? Teens re-indicted in Fuller murder. I understand working, but she should have told the judge something. Because to work out of town where you don't even go home, where when you get off work, you're getting off work is to drive to your camper. So these babies are literally still living with their mother. They're still living with their mother, essentially. So she should have told the judge, or when she got called for that job that pulled her away from home, she should have said, I can't take it. I got kids. I mean, I get it. You have to work. I understand that. But she should have had a job closer to home, or maybe her husband should have stayed there to tend to the kids. I mean, the judge gave these kids to her because the mother was not. He did not think that the mother was fit. He deemed the mother unfit. But what happened? The mother lived with grandma. Grandma went off to work, stays away, and the kids stayed there, you know. So it's so sad because basically, essentially, what happened is even though the judge said, "Okay, yeah, you're not fit," she still had the kids. and the kids would go to the babysitter at her discretion. Billy Joe tended to the kids when she came home, and that was what it was. So I feel like she should have said, like, hey, listen, I can't. I got to work. You know, can they go to someone else? I don't know. But here's the article. It says teens re-indicted in Pooler murder. So it's WTOC 11, which is their local station. See if babysitter is live. She's apparently giving her daughter. She was live. Cinema Shotgun was covering it. Where was she live at? I got her live from the other night. Why did I put Brenda? And it's up on my channel. And she said, I want to see Leilani arrested. That's what she said.
Good evening. All I know is that when he was here, he was taken care of.
I need to put this one up.
Knew what was going on.
This is Facebook.
To fix this. It was not just me that seen this.
She's not live right now, but there is an older one. I'm not seeing anything. But I'm going to keep my eye on it, and I'm going to screen record this one from 3 days ago, and I'll put it up on my channel as well. I have another one from a few days ago. But she's not live on Facebook, so I'm not sure. Anywhere that she goes live, you guys, I'll try to find it and record it. Official Nikki, she reported numerous times. Both of her kids are allegedly murders. Yeah. Yeah. She did, the official Nikki, from what she said, she did report it to CPS. Why would you report it to LE and not CPS? Yeah, from my understanding, I think she reported it to CPS. I guess she just expected they would do what needed to be done. But yeah, here is Leilani's brother. Here's the other guy that was involved, and here's the other guy that was involved. Ironically enough, this looks like the guy that was in the background of the photo bomber picture a while ago. Oh, thank you, Bama. Thank you so much. And if it's old news, that is A-okay. I'm good with old news too, because I might not know. Like, I didn't know that she had a live up 3 days ago. That's not the one that I have. So I'm actually going to screen record that and put that up. But anyways, you guys, it is getting late here. And I have football all day tomorrow. We have 2 games on 2 different parts of Texas. Really quickly, thank you so much. Dan Ann? Gotta get this in my computer so I can play it.
I think we got a super chat.
Thank you. I got a super chat when we were looking at those. And that's my little song that I'm going to play every time we get them. So thank you so much, Dan Ann. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is so crazy because that's how my son used to say Granny Ann. My son he couldn't pronounce Granny Ann when he was little. And rather than saying Granny Ann, he said Dan Ann. Danny Ann. That's what he said, Danny Ann. So Thank you guys so much to everyone that sent super chats. If you guys don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. Really quickly before I close out, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling about this? I know I'm probably not going to be able to go live, this weekend because it's going to be super busy. But in terms of when an arrest is going to be made, I feel like it's premeditated as well. Yeah, I feel like it's premeditated, and I'll tell you why. Me and Sean both said that because she, before the boyfriend left, she texted the babysitter from his phone saying, "We're not going to drop the kids off today for you to babysit." Then deleted it. The boyfriend didn't even know that happened, allegedly. This is what's out there. So allegedly, babysitter, when she come out saying, "Hey, I got this text message saying they didn't need me, that I wasn't going to need to be babysitting that day, and they weren't going to drop the kids off." When Ellie talked to the boyfriend said, "I didn't do that. I didn't text the babysitter," which obviously they're like, "Yeah, you did. The babysitter showed us the message." Boyfriend goes back in his phone and it's deleted. The message that was sent at 5:29 that morning was deleted, and he says he did not send it. So another thing is trash trucks where we live only come like 2 or 3 days a week. They only come 2 or 3 days a week. They don't come every day. And they say that she waited till like a day that the trash came, and she waited to call the police until the trash pickup came. So not only did she discarded the body in the trash, and then she waited for the trash pickup to come. So I think it was premeditated. I really do. That's just my personal opinion. Why else did she text? Babysitter saying we don't need you at 5:30. Unless, something happened before babysitter left. He did, something happened before the boyfriend left, and somehow she managed to hide it from him. They say that he passed the lie detector test. They say that she failed one. So, you guys, we got 236 people in here, and we got 171 likes. So make sure you get them likes up. We get trash pickup one time every 2 weeks. Oh, wow, Tracy. We get it like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I think we get it 3 times a week. Seems like maybe it happened before she texted. Potentially, and maybe she hid it. I gotta go. Good night. Oh, good night. Good night, Bama. Good night, Candy. He was passed the night before. Seems like maybe it happened before she texted. That could be possible. Maybe he did pass. Maybe she gave him medicine for him to go to sleep. Maybe she gave him something to help him sleep, or to knock him out so he would go to sleep. And when she checked on him that morning, she saw that he was deceased, and rather than alerting the boyfriend, she just let him go to work, and then she went and disposed of the body. I don't know. We have trash day once a week. I live in Georgia. Wow. Once a week? That's crap. I'm positive we have it 3 times a week. I know for certain twice a week, and I'm pretty sure it's 3 because I think it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yeah, I'm about to go take a hot bath as well. I have several videos. I think we get compost every week and recycle every week. I think I have 2 videos left to edit. So over the weekend, I'll get those up. Sunday night, I think I'm going to do a member stream where we read more of Jeanette McCurdy's book. Jeanette McCurdy, I'm Glad My Mom Died. If you are a member of this channel and you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord, because I always post in there before I go live. So you'll need to, I'm going to try to shoot for Sunday, you guys, but it's going to be super busy this weekend. And the video of her at the dumpster is being said to be the day before. No, but the boyfriend said he saw the baby asleep in his playpen. The boyfriend said, I saw him at 6 o'clock that morning when I left for work in the playpen. I don't know, you guys. I just hope something happens soon. Very soon. Because this is sad. very sad. His body needs to be put in a place where deserving, rather than out with the garbage. That's not okay. And I just hope that his little body is okay and it's not like mangled. What comment, Candy? I'm just thinking if something happened the night before, then did the babysitter lie? I mean, did the boyfriend lie, or did he see the baby laying in the playpen, possibly deceased, thinking that the baby was asleep? Neighbors have interactions recorded of times before talking to her because they knew she was way off. Wow. My heart hurts too. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to continue to discuss this topic. If anything breaks over the weekend and I'm home, I'll for sure hop on. Even if I'm gone and I got this thing here with me, I'll jump on for a quick live. Say they arrest her tomorrow while I'm gone to my kids' football games, I'll jump on super quick and say, hey, there's an arrest. We'll talk about it tonight when I get home. Maybe I can take some of your pics in. Yeah. No, they're dressed. I love pretty. We're going to continue to talk about this. But I'll keep you guys updated. Anything else that comes out, I'll hop on here really quickly and let you guys know. If it's at a time where I can't really discuss, I'll still let you guys know. And then when I can, get here and get to the computer, we'll do a live about it. But I'm just heartbroken over this, you guys. The grandmother being gone weeks at a time and leaving the kids with Leilani after a judge ruled that she was not equipped to take care of them really upsets me. And do I think she should go to prison and spend 50 years in prison? No. Do I think she should get some sort of punishment because the judge put these kids in her hands, thinking that she would take care of them and protect them, and unfortunately she did not protect them from their mother. So not sure what's going to happen with baby daddy for Zane. He said what Ellie told him to do, what the police told him to do. Get on a plane, come down here, take a DNA test, and start the process to get custody of your son if that's what you want to do. And as far as we know, he hasn't done that yet. So how do we know for sure the boyfriend isn't involved? Crystal, I guess we really don't know. The police say they're not looking at anybody else as a suspect, that the evidence that they have paints the mom as the suspect, one and only. He passed the polygraph. So that's about it. But she would be held responsible in some way. She wasn't protecting them. She was protecting her daughter. Exactly. Yeah. So you guys, if you don't mind, we have 219 people still in here and only 189 thumbs up. So please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Double check because YouTube has been unsubscribing people. Make sure your notification bell is set to all. Also, go follow me on my other social media platforms. I have a Twitter. I have a Facebook. I have a YouTube and Instagram, and I post on there almost every time before I go live. So go follow me over there. You can keep up with when I'm going to go live. And yeah, I'll see you guys if not before Monday, then Monday. Good night, everyone.